Pisces, sun that's playing for you is highest in the room. So with that being said, you may feel like you're the highest in the room right now. All right, you got the most going for you right now. You're in the best position from Pisces' perspective. You just got the farthest ideas. You got the best ideas. You got the broadest thoughts, the biggest mind. You feel. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Or somebody feels like you feel like someone else outside of you or something outside of you puts you in the state of feeling like the highest in the room. Hold up. No. Oh, excuse me. So put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Whether you feel like someone gets you, something out external to you, puts you in the state of feeling like the highest thing in the room, feeling like the best in some way, shape, or form, or the top performer in some way, shape, or form. When you participate in this or when you do this, I hope it ain't a substance. I hope we ain't talking substance abuse here, Pisces. All right, pace yourself, relax. You may have fallen in some way, shape, or form. So you were the highest in the room at one point. You were in the best position in some way, shape, or form. Mentally, you were in the best mental shape. You could come up with good ideas. You could express yourself, and you could do certain things in the past. Fast forward, you may have failed in some way, shape, or form. Because what? Justice. Who knows, though? About to find out. You could still be the highest in the room and somewhat fair, and you don't feel good. Never mind, you not the highest in the room. You the lowest in the room. You may be upset because you're not the highest in the room. You're not the center focus in some way, shape, or form. And that's because you invested in something that was not a good investment. Now you're in the state to be. You don't feel good about the space you're in, or just the direction you took, because people can see it on you. People can see your emotions, see how you feel, and people can tell you don't feel good here, wherever here is, and that's because of a bad judgment in the past. That's crazy. Then the swords in reverse. You may be dealing with who had it? Yin Sagittarius. So check Yin Sagittarius sun reading. So it's like, it's almost like you being seen in this certain position is putting you in a space to almost develop, get over something in the past. It's like you may be seen in a negative state or just a lower state in regards to your emotions. People may be receiving you in a state where it's just like, all right, we could tell Pisces don't feel good when we talk about this. Or yeah, you emotional, talking to the moon. Come on now. We could tell Pisces don't feel good when we express this towards Pisces or when we invest in this. Pisces is kind of defensive. Pisces is kind of withdrawn. Pisces is holding back. Or you may just be reacting. You may be emotionally lashing out at people because you don't feel good about something. But at the same time, it's like that's putting you in the space to become aware of whatever it is. It could be because it's a tool. So it could be because someone outside of you healed. You don't like that. You don't feel good about someone else's getting over of something. Someone was able to get over something you expressed, something you said, something you did. You feel me? The swords. And now it's like you people see you don't feel good about whatever this was, whoever this was, whatever someone or some people got over. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. If it's you versus you, then it's like you being in this state is putting you in the state to become aware of what you need to heal from yourself. You feel me? You're talking to your feminine energy. You're talking to your moon, internal moon. Your emotions, your feelings, because you know you don't feel good yourself. Those around you and yourself, your own persons is telling you, something's not right. here, wherever here is, internally, a mental space or a third dimensional space. So if it's you versus you, you're being put in the space to reflect and heal some pain in some way, shape, or form, or heal some sort of wound. And if it's you versus someone outside of you, you don't feel good because someone outside of you healed over what you said or what you expressed and or communicated. And people can tell you don't feel good about that. Someone outside of you is balanced, and so you don't feel good about the balance, that mental and or third dimensional balance that someone has. It's making you emotional. It has you talking to your feelings, or it has you expressing your emotions. And when you express your emotions, it's in a negative way. And you may be putting people in the space around you to get over a space with you now, because it's like people can see you now. Circle of Bosses is a song that's playing. Yeah, you may be dealing with a whole lot of high authority figures, and they can see your feelings regarding a situation or an investment. You don't feel good about the investment because something outside of you is stable and or balanced. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. What does it be wetter than frozen? Shit, you may be mad because it's like someone outside of you may be getting a position, and it's like it's like someone gave something up with you, and when they gave something up with you, or when someone put something down or stopped working or investing in something with Pisces, it's like they bossed up in some way, shape, or form. So it's like, if it's a work scenario, you and this coworker were always cool, and as soon as this coworker stopped linking up with Pisces, they got promoted. Now they're balanced, and they got the authority to make the schedule, say who goes where, who can, you feel me, like the breaks and all that shit. Now you don't feel good, and people at work can see you don't feel good because someone got over a space with you. If it's you versus you reflecting because you don't feel good and because you know you're not feeling good, and people may be telling you, or people just asking you, like, you all right, you cool, you feel me? Page of Cups in reverse came out. It's like, because you're getting this reaction or response from your external world regarding your emotions, is putting you in the space to reflect on you and find your inner boss in some way, shape, or form. Fill the circle, if you will, because every circle has a boss in it. And it's like, you gotta give something up though. You gotta put something down, lay something to rest that you've been holding on to in some way, shape, or form before you can maintain this balance or obtain this balance. And once you let that go, or once you stop investing or stop expressing yourself like this emotionally, then you will be balanced and or heal in some way, shape, or form. You know if this is for you. Look, you know if that shoe is yours. If that shoe is yours, go ahead and tell you I'll meet you at the front. If that ain't you, then it ain't you. I'm not taking doubles, Pisces. We're not doing doubles. So whether you self-reflecting right now or you hating, you mad, you're upset, and people around you, your boss can tell you're upset, or the bosses that are around you can tell you don't feel good about, you got the 9 in reverse and the 10 in reverse. You don't feel good about a decision that you feel left out from because someone gave something up with you, someone separated themselves from a space with Pisces, and it's like that space, ever since Pisces was removed or split from it, that place, whatever it is, if it's a relationship, if it's a friendship, you was in a friend group, you left the friend. As soon as you left the friend group got balanced. The friend group got put in a position where now they're sharing minds and building and growing, and they can help those around them. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Or wherever you got separated from is doing better without you in some way, shape, or form, and you don't feel good about that. And people can see you don't feel good about that. You may feel left out or separated from that. And that's just because you emotionally invested or emotionally expressed yourself in a way that fucked that shit up. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Now there's no more love in that space with Pisces. And whatever was in that space, it doesn't feel love because the emotions ended because of something you emotionally invested in. But at the same time, look, betrayed. You might have betrayed somebody, Pisces. And that shit came back and forth. Look, you betrayed somebody and it fucked you up in the end. And now whoever you betrayed is doing better without you than they were when they were with you. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You fell in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'm telling you, you emotionally invested in something. Or this is the fact that you may be trying to think of a way to emotionally express yourself and or invest in a situation. But again, it's like the space is balanced already. You don't know how, or you just don't want to express. I don't want to express myself like this anymore. But you're saying that while still looking like this. You feel me? It's like you're saying you're healed while looking not healed. You're saying you're better when people can look at you and tell emotionally you're not better. And that's why either you can't emotionally invest yourself in the space towards that you want to emotionally invest yourself, or the way you're emotionally expressing and you're investing yourself is always received from a lower energy and or a lower place of expression, because not only you can't bring balance back to this situation. You betrayed a situation. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you there, Pisces. And that's because you were emotionally confused once upon a time. And that emotional confusion puts you in a space where you can't bring balance to something. People can see you don't feel good about a decision. I'ma fuck with you.